History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
You gotta have one place that'll give you some kind of tomato pie. I refuse to believe that there's nowhere that will give you tomato pie.
Nope.
There we go. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong screen. No wonder I can't see you guys. Hey, look. Pick your nose.
It's Dead Sundays.
It's pick that nose. Hey,
Starring Logar the Ogre.
musical guest. Spark in the background. Dude, I don't think you guys have Sirenscape open, but this all I can hear in the background is just like machinery sparking and steam vents venting. It is a high quality audio experience, let me tell you. All right, hi guys, welcome to Dead Sundays. This is episode 9. This is the show where we play Starfinder, and we're gonna get playing with Starfinder as soon as I move this jacket from underneath my butt. Because it's annoying. Ugh! All right. We have, let's see, we have Kumohara playing Horatio, the human technomancer from Absalom Station. We have Hotcakes Deluxe playing the Sheeran envoy Zib Beverage. And
I'm the leader.
Hey, it's me, the leader. And we have Elf Otter playing the once mercenary, now soldier, or probably backwards, once soldier, now mercenary, Vesk warrior, Pax Duro.
I have 8 intelligence.
And then I will be most of the other people. And they'll all sound suspiciously similar. So the last thing that happened, you guys had finally found your way through the zero gravity portion of the asteroid that you were investigating, that was being towed behind the Acreon that you had gone to investigate. The opening in the asteroid was carved out, and then you saw it had been furbished with this ceramic metal alloy plating that you had never seen before. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, it's so specific. This ceramic metal alloy. What's it called again? Yeah, here it is. Some sort of ceramic metallic plating that is as strong and durable as adamantine alloy. But you have never seen it before. It's very specific. So, you guys eventually found your way into a hallway. The hallway, while it didn't have life support or air or anything, it did have gravity. And you guys were able to walk around and start inspecting some of the equipment in the room that you found. A lot of it didn't make any sense to you. You couldn't really understand what any of it was for. You couldn't understand any of the languages being used in the technology for the readouts. Eventually, you were attacked by a damaged security robot that had been stalking the halls. And in the battle, your best friend in the entire world, Boblin the Goblin, unfortunately met his final demise at the hands of an arc laser, which was unfortunate but unsurprising.
Yeah,
but I did give him I did give him purpose in life. I let him use a real gun for once.
Yeah, that was the peak of his existence, was using a real gun. And not only that, I'm pretty sure he did kind of well. He did a couple good points of damage with a just standard semi-automatic pistol, and the first time he shot it, it blew his mind.
Yeah, that was our Lost style death flag for him. You gave him what he wanted and immediately gone.
I'll always miss you, Rico.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up like a little graveyard, and it just says, "Here lies Zib 3."
Zip 3, aka Rico.
Yep.
Just a bunch of prayer candles with pictures of me in them.
Hey, it's me, the leader.
It's me.
Justice for Boblin. Shout out pernicious. God, dude, I am dying. I'm exhausted today, and I don't know why. I was playing D&D earlier, and I felt so bad because I was falling asleep. All right, let's continue. You guys are in this D8 room. So last time you guys had asked about using the equipment in the control center. You guys couldn't figure out what it was for. You asked me if you could download the data to show someone later, and I said no, and I'm going to change my mind and say that you can make a copy of a lot of the stuff that you are viewing. Mm-hmm. Because I read a little bit further, and it mentions gaining the help of other people that aren't here to help you figure out what the thing is, or what the data and stuff is. So I'm gonna let you guys take a copy of it.
Good.
Great. I took a picture of it for no reason.
Yeah, you did. And then after that, it's up to you guys. The ball's in your court. You are sort of stuck between a left and a right. There we go.
Can I expend a point of resolve to restore my stamina points?
Hell yeah, baby.
I'd like to do
yeah.
the same thing.
Me, but Zib as well will do that.
Hey, everybody, shout out Capricious Nature, who is the GM for the live Fallout 2D20 campaign that we just started on Friday nights on Cyber Nation Uncensored, excuse me.
I've been enjoying that.
It's very, very good. It's very fun. It's going to turn into something really cool. I'm constantly excited about it. I tell everybody about it, and they're like, I have no point of reference for what this is. I'm like, yeah, but you don't get it. So you guys...
Overwhelm them with
it's run very well. Yeah.
It sure is. So you guys are able to spend any amount of resolve points that you want to... Is anybody low on hit points? Pax and Shepard look like they could use healing, but might not use it.
Don't bother burning a spell slot on Pax. We've already shoved 2 potions down his throat. So
yeah.
Don't waste your time on PAX.
You get Zib, you get 9 more seconds of that song if you like. You just gotta keep it just under 15.
I
have to-
You're already the Vesk inside my ship.
Perfect. So I just need to check how many spells that he has left. So the adventure path we're on, Dead Sundays, is meant for 4 people, and we decided that we were going to run with 3 people and 1 NPC who was mostly a healer.
Yeah.
And that has so far worked out pretty well. He's done more shooting than he has healing, for sure.
I was going to say, he's been main DPS while the rest of us have been support.
He has managed to somehow, he has these moments of pure competence where he just lands a full attack. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. This is Starfinder. Starfinder is basically if you took Pathfinder and then 40K. You put it in space. You fast forward 3,000 years in the future, and now we have guns, and we have guns with spells attached to them, and we have spells that summon guns. Do we have spells that summon guns?
Yes, you do. Grenades filled with spells.
Yeah. We have grenades with spells in them. That's gonna blow your mind. We have magic items that you can take a sticker that is magic, and you rub the cool sticker on your gun, and then the gun becomes a magic gun.
Makes sense to me.
Like a QR code. Also,
Exactly.
machines have souls, and goblins are smart.
Yeah, machines have souls.
Yeah.
Goblins are smart. Some machines have souls. Some machines are just machines. But there is a race of just there's like 2 or 3 races of just robots.
Oh, and the undead are the mafia.
Yeah, but like in the good way.
And the bones are their money.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
bones
pretty-
are literally their money. Yeah.
So it's pretty much Outlaw Star. I don't remember Outlaw Star having like a sorcerer class, but I do remember them having the
Outlaw Star-
caster gun.
The main dude in Outlaw Star has his like magnum loads up like magic shells.
Yeah, he's got it's the caster gun and it loads like spells in there. But that's the only one. They also have spaceships that have grappling
like, fights,
arms.
like shinobi wizards. Yeah, they have wrestling spaceships.
Does that mean we're gonna end up at a hot spring with a cat girl?
If this doesn't have a,
Listen,
from Outlaw Star.
I'm not doing this if we're not ending up at a hot spring with a cat girl. That's the only reason I started this show. All right,
we better
you guys
have
are in
a
this
baseball
room.
episode.
Focus. You guys are in this room. You guys are in this room. You have to figure out which way you're going to go. You have obtained the copy of the information that you gained from the computer, and you have defeated the giant security robot that was stalking you.
Well, it came out of this room over here. So I should go check it out. We should check it out.
Yeah, it was probably securitying something.
Hey, if I detect magic, am I still detecting this stuff that's like pulsating through the walls?
Yeah, so let me read the thing again.
It's good none of us have bothered to bury or show any respect to Rico.
In
Where are we gonna bury?
You're in
the
space.
walls are made out of mug. Like we can't mind.
On the field of battle, he is fine.
Yeah.
The walls are a lot of the wall, like the running down the lane, or not the lane, running down the hallway. The walls are still kind of emanating that just like everything in this room is a combination of it's all of this stuff is hybrid technology, and everything that runs down the line of this hallway is like some sort of readout for something, but you don't know what it is.
okay. Okay. Peeking around the corner, do I see anything here?
All right, I'm going to move the thing for you.
Move the thing.
You see. Whoops! I didn't do that. Ah!
Did nothing. The absolute abyss of nothingness.
Yeah, so this is what you see. You see a blurry picture. There we go. Yeah, so you see a long hallway labeled D6 on the floor. And then the end of the hallway is... there's a door at the end of the hallway.
What are these things? Are they terminals? Or...
So those are the same type of terminals that you found on the other side.
Okay.
In this area.
So they're still undecipherable. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Before you mess with any of the terminals, maybe we should check around the corner to make sure nothing else is there.
Right. Good point.
You stay back here. I'll poke around the corner. If there is something, I'll retreat and you can shoot it.
Sounds good.
Look at this 8 intelligence. Really stretching them.
Yeah, it's just really much more competent than he comes off.
10 wisdom, and he's good at one thing.
He's good at a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like,
every time
you're
we
just
ask
good at-
Pax
yeah.
a question about like alien culture, Pax is just like, I actually know this.
Yeah, which is, I mean, he is a Xeno seeker, so that kind of makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, he's looking for all kinds of new things to fight.
Right, gotta fight and kill all the things.
All right. So at the end of this hallway is a door. That door is D7, and in the module it's described as a sealed bolt hole, but I can't read it like that. I can only read it the other way. But this is a door that is hatched and is barricaded from the inside.
I can take care of that.
There are no, it's not locked. It's barricaded from the inside.
Well, I will attempt to open it.
So there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can attack the door. You can attempt a strength check to break the door open in one go. Or you can attempt an engineering check to engineer it open.
Would you say, because it's locked on the other side, that there are mechanisms holding it shut from the opposite side? For example, chains, shackles, or welds?
I'm going to say no, because it doesn't say that it's locked. It says it must be broken down.
Gotcha.
But I know what you're thinking.
Okay, yeah, because specifically knock does not affect barred gates or impediments. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Pernicious Dude makes a good point. You guys could just go home, and Cap says you guys could just use a grenade. So either of those things, if you guys just want to go do something else, also fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go wander over here and like tap at the terminal that I wasn't able to decipher last session.
Okay, while that's going on, let's just say I take a 20 punching the door. So it'll take 20 minutes, but Pax will get through it.
Take a 20 punching the door.
It's a 20 strength check.
To 24.
Follow it. But in general, Pax is going to sit there and beat on the door for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that.
How else are we going to get it open?
Yeah, I mean, you could also like the thing is that you can sit there and attack it over and over until it opens, or you could strength check 24 to open it. His hands are not mangled because he has Vesk hands, and Vesks are giant lizards that have claws for hands.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, I guess you can do that. I don't see any reason why you couldn't. What's your strength?
Right now, 10.
So there's no bonus. So then you couldn't do it because you would only get a 20, and you need a 24.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me if I'd succeed or not, but I'm definitely going to keep doing it.
So you can just make a bunch of unarmed attacks or regular attacks at the door, if you like.
I would be happy to make some regular attacks. We'll just use my spear. I'll just smacking it repeatedly. But please don't hold up everyone else's solutions while I fail to hit the door.
Okay, they both hit. It's a door.
Yep.
It's very hard to miss. They both hit. But you're not, from what I understand about how this is written, you can tell that what you're doing is not going to break the door down.
I will try again in 6 seconds.
Here's the rules. The rules is the thing has an armor class, a hardness, and hit points. The armor class is 3 because it's a door. The hardness is 10, which is its DR. So anything below 10 doesn't actually do any damage.
Oh, I thought DR stood for door.
Yeah, it does. Door resistance. You got it. So you'd be surprised about how much damage the grenades don't do. They do like 1d6. Surprisingly low number.
Yeah, they're real Bobo grenades at this level. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can either team up and try to. Hardness 10 is really high. But as far as you're concerned, there's no other way to open the door besides busting it down or engineering it open.
Engineering, you say?
Yeah, one of you guys has high engineering, right?
High is maybe an exaggeration, but
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
have a
I have
four?
I have a 2 ranks in it, so
I got
did it.
6.
Okay,
I have
Yeah.
two
so
ranks, but I have a -1 total.
yeah. So Zib, if you took 20 on it, you would be able to figure out how to unblock the door. I'm not exactly sure what the narrative is for that, because if it's barricaded from the inside, I don't know how you would engineer your way around it.
Oh, I'm a bug. It's fine.
He turns it off and turns it back on again.
Yeah.
And it just opens.
He reaches his hand through the door and hits the button on the other side, and everything falls over, and it's good. Take the door off its hinges, use it as a beer pong table, put it back when you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I jimmy the handle.
Okay, yeah, that works.
20
Yeah.
minutes.
Yep. 20 minutes of you figuring it out. Okay. So, you open the door. You can see in it that it's a very small room that was used for spare parts and where the robots would get repaired. You can tell because there's a lot of similar pieces of equipment that were attached to the robot that are laying around on the floor. It was basically a janitor's closet, but on the floor is the body of someone.
Oh no! That's the
Oops.
last thing you want to see.
If you would like to inspect the body, you may.
I would like to inspect the body for life. Is that
You
a life
die.
sciences
No.
roll?
Oh, she's dead.
Okay. What is-
You can just make is there an investigate check? I'm a fucking dummy. I can't even remember what the hell it's called.
I don't see investigate on
Yeah.
my thing.
So we'll just do a perception check. Or life science, whatever you want.
I got
Oh, well,
I got
I did-
Perfect. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you're gonna look at it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like hidden that you're not gonna see. It's just a dead body.
Zib sees it all.
So, okay, so you guys all start inspecting the
Female
body.
body inspector.
You realize that it is a dead human woman who is not in an Acreon spacesuit. Remember that everybody that you're looking for was a crew member on the Acreon, and you found most of them.
What kind of spacesuit is she in? Yeah.
She's in what looks like just like a spacer flight suit, like a freelancer captain spacesuit. Hold on.
Strange.
Okay, so Zib, you recognize that the face and look of the person on the ground matches the weird ghost wraith that you guys fought in the other room.
Oh no!
Not the zombies, the weird ghost wraith. I will
Right.
bring up a picture of that again so that you guys can see it.
negative level Natalie, the person who inflicted negative levels on PAX.
I think
Yeah.
no, that was the those were the zombies. This was the scary lady.
We kicked the
Okay.
shit out of her.
Yeah, you guys snuck up on her. Yeah, the space banshee. That's what I called it. You guys snuck up on her and just obliterated her.
Yeah,
but
I was there for that.
you guys can tell that this is the same person.
Okay.
Man, we got a ghost wraith, we got
That's
space
it.
ghost wraiths, we got space goblins. Like we got everything.
Goblins.
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 We don't have Space Ghost though. I think he would be incredibly
Yeah.
broken and imbalanced.
He would be.
Yeah.
Space Ghost? Hello? I'm right here.
welcome to my show.
The set?
Yeah, so you guys, you search around on her body. You guys can take her gear. She's got an S-Tex suit 1 with a brown force field, though the force field's battery is depleted.
Not a problem for this.
Not a
group.
problem. The body also carries 2 spell amps of lesser restoration, and a personal data pad, which is a tier 1 computer. Her empty static arc pistol lies on the floor next to her outstretched hand.
I guess I'll give the healing things to Shepard.
So those lesser restoration things might be able to help Pax.
Okay.
I have to look up the
I'll
spell real quick.
I will definitely take them.
Because Pax is currently suffering from some minor strength damage.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, I have to look. All right, I have to look up restoration and then lesser. Dispels any magical effects reducing one of the target's ability scores, or it heals 1d4 temporary ability damage to one of the target's ability scores. So if you took 1, you might heal all 4. Because you have what's called temporary ability damage.
Right.
Additionally, as you start going through her stuff, you pick up her data pad, and as you're looking at it, it sort of immediately turns on and plays a message. You see a picture of someone who you realize that is the person in front of you, obviously. It says property of Mariko Nash, and it shows a picture of her, and she looks like this.
Rico.
No, not Rico. She looks like this. I forgot to grab a picture of her. And it plays this message.
Cortana.
Yeah, she's blue. It looks like Cortana. It plays this message.
Jerk you off in your suit.
No. The suit takes care of it.
Okay.
I think I've come to terms with it. I won't survive, but at least I've explored strange worlds and seen wonders I would never have dreamed of as a child. I guess everything comes to an end eventually. I've always been the master of my own fate, and I'm not going to change now. And she picks up her pistol that you can see lying on the floor. When my force field goes down, I'll fight. But I'm saving my last charge for myself. It's my life. It's my death. This is my last will and testament. To whoever finds this recording, I leave the... And then there's like a garbling sound. And you can't hear what she says, but it sounds like, I leave the Maiden to you. It's a good ship, and no matter where I've gone, it's always brought me home, until now. If you treat it right, it'll do the same for you. Leave my body where you found it. We came from the stars, and to the stars I'll return. But the Maiden deserves to keep flying. She takes a deep breath, and as you hear as you see the recording come to an end, you hear the sound of a static arc pistol going off.
Okay.
I'm impressed. An arc pistol that can kill someone in one shot. We should give that to Zib.
Is that what it is? Yeah, static arc pistol. Yep.
That'd be great. That I can maybe actually hit something with a pistol.
That would probably be good. Let me add that to your sheet real quick.
Oh, thanks.
Static pistol.
I've always loved that about any RPG. Like the pistols and stuff do a rolled damage. Like you could put a gun to someone's head and then roll a 1, and they're just gonna shrug it off.
That's weird that you say you love that, because I think most people actually hate that.
Yeah.
Static arc pistol for Zib.
Torpedo.
Who is gonna take the S-Tech suit?
Who didn't upgrade their armor?
It's not much of an upgrade. It's more just like who's gonna carry it.
Pax will carry it if it's just a carry thing.
I don't think this would actually be an upgrade for any of you guys.
How do you spell S-Tech suit again?
It's ESTEX.
Yeah, which mark is it?
It's 1.
Yeah. Mark
All right,
1.
I'm just gonna put it in my inventory if someone wants it. Look it up.
I already did. I got you. I did it from the SRD.
I mean, the cool thing is that it's got 2 upgrade slots, so...
For a double dose of upgrades? I see.
Mm-hmm.
Double fist and upgrades.
Who am I missing? Zip beverage.
I will take those potions.
Yeah, so you should use 1. You should use one of those,
Did you already throw it into my, inventory?
No, not yet. I have to figure out what the name is. Spell, hopefully it's in here, of... Yeah.
Where's
So
my excuse me.
Yeah, it's not it's not in here. So just put spell amp of lesser restoration.
A lamp of less. Okay.
And you've got 2 of them. And if you take 1, it'll heal 1d4 of that strength. You always roll for damage. Yeah, like Cap, right? Like, but there's also a couple things like that don't really make sense. Like they're never gonna make sense. And no video game would like survive if every headshot always worked, because it would just be, it wouldn't make any sense. Or I shouldn't say that. It wouldn't make a good game. There's times where
at the end of a friggin' Fight Club, when a dude shoots himself in the mouth, but it goes out his cheek.
So that all of the narrative stuff that I think I've ever done with something like, oh, I aimed for his face and I rolled a critical, but it didn't kill him. Just like, well, you hit him here, and it just happened to. I mean, I know a guy. I don't know him anymore. I knew a guy who got shot in the face and lived. The bullet went in his mouth and came out the back of his back here. Barely did any damage to him. I don't know how that's possible, but there's times where you do shit and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. So just talk to Arseface from Preacher. We all get that.
Or or the bad guy from that James Bond movie.
Mm-hmm. No, the dude was not a boss. He was a fucking crackhead.
So I rolled a 3 that gets rid of 3 of the 4 drain. I think I'm not. I think I'll.
Yeah, I mean, so you can take the other one if you want, but that will also like it'll let you recover faster when you actually do sit down.
Yeah. Your muscles pop eye up.
Yeah.
Can you take it?
Yeah. He just goes like this. And the Vex muscles go. Okay, so you guys are kind of in a weird position because you remember that your own ship, the hippocampus, like sort of disappeared on you. You weren't really expecting that to happen, and you went out to go get it, and it was just not there. It
got blown off.
Yeah,
it got obliterated by what's her face.
No, it got sent
Dead
back
woman.
home.
That's her name. Dead woman.
Right, yeah.
No, it got damaged when when you opened the airflow. No, they didn't name the ship the Hippocampus. The book named the ship the Hippocampus.
We would have named the ship like Spaghetti Warehouse.
Yeah, like something good. So you guys, when you were watching that video, you saw God damn it, you saw son of a bitch. Sorry guys, hold on one sec. Okay, you guys saw a picture of this ship, which is what she was describing as the Maiden, and she says in her video, this is whoever finds this recording, I leave the Maiden to you.
Sweet, free ship.
If we take it, we should rename it.
We should name it the Spaghetti Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should name it after the traditional Vesk naming scheme.
Boblin.
Call it Vesk Starship.
Are they? It's not Cobra's Starship, like the band?
No, like the home world of the Vesk is Vesk, and our first colony is Vesk 2. This should be Vesk Starship.
But haven't there already been a bunch of Vesk starships before this, though?
This is our Vesk Starship.
Oh boy,
That's confusing.
This is going to make the wiki very confusing.
Vesk Starship 420.
All right.
All right,
That I can get behind.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So you guys are now just like standing in this room with this dead lady.
Well, when you put it like that, it's weird.
It is weird. I mean, it's always weird. There's never a time when you're not in a room with a dead person, though. I mean, it's
Max closes the door. I like the idea. Capricious Nature brings up a good idea. Maybe starship names are all taken at this point because it's been just hundreds of years of starships.
Yeah.
So like,
So we have to put a bunch of It's Vet's starship and then Pax's birthday.
SSG Vesk starship.
Little
so
X,
there-
Big X, Little X, Sephiroth, Vegeta.
Cephagito. So on that data pad, there was a couple other things. Besides the recording of her last will and testament, she also briefly relates her discovery of the asteroid that you're on right now, where she said that she was flying in the drift. And the drift is the way that they are able to achieve faster than light travel. And it's something along the lines of they actually go into another dimension and go through that way. But sometimes when they do that, they accidentally grab a chunk of a different plane, like the fire plane or the magic plane or whatever.
Right.
And there's stuff in the drift that they use to go through to go to other places. So sometimes there's mining. You can mine in the drift. You can mine asteroids in the drift if you want. She landed her ship in a cavern on the asteroid and began exploring other chambers inside, but she was attacked by a terrifying monster that seemed to consume life energy and could walk through walls. Wounded and unable to escape the monster, Mariko managed to modify her armor's force field to extend in a bubble around her as the monster seemed unable to pass through the force field. Nevertheless, Mariko realized her force field would eventually run out of power and the monster would finally be able to reach her. Everybody please do
Oh, okay, yeah.
do a culture check.
Okay. I was gonna say I think Raj would know somewhat about all that stuff because he does study it. So and I get a 20.
With a 15,
so-
Pack should know something.
Yeah.
Why did I put points into culture when I never roll well?
Because that's how games go.
I
I
like
like to think like you just half remember stuff and how it pertains to you.
Yeah, I read an article about this
That
one.
was trending.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
used this
trending.
hashtag before.
Yeah.
If it's about getting popular amongst that culture, you know it. Anything else,
Yeah.
nothing.
It's like you're really good at culturally appropriating stuff.
All the every race, you know all their memes and know exactly how to use them.
Perfect.
So both Raj and Pax,
Whatever.
you guys recognize the ship and the name of the captain and the strange disappearance of it as the Sunrise Maiden, a starship that was reported lost in the drift in 242 AG, which was about 75 years ago.
Gotcha.
The Sunrise Maiden is the name of the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
75
Not for long. Not for long, it ain't.
So you have pieced together that somewhere along the line, this person was in the drift, found this thing 75-ish years ago, landed on it, and then got trapped here and died.
That kind of makes sense because the other corpses we found didn't like they just seemed much older than the crew that was on the main ship, you know? Like
What do you mean?
the ship that like because there was a distress signal from the first ship that we were supposed to find out, right? And then these corpses seemed way older. So
The zombies that you fought? No, the zombies that you fought were the members of the Acreon.
Yeah, they have
Oh, okay.
Acreon shit.
This is
Yeah,
the
right,
first
right,
person we found who's not a Zambo.
not from the okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know Undead too well, so that there's Undead, but then that thing was like a straight up spirit, I guess.
Yeah, it was called a make a life sciences check. Okay. It was called a drift dead. When a mortal humanoid dies within the drift while consumed with a strong negative emotion, it can become a drift dead, a restless undead spirit bound to that plane, unable to escape the confines of the drift and reach its final judgment. What's left of the drift dead's warped mind is filled with insanity, rage, and a hatred for the living. So overwhelming is this flux of emotions that a drift dead physically broadcasts its confusion, affecting all who venture too close. So basically, what happens is if you die in the drift and you're really upset, you when it comes back to reality or non-drift, it can create this thing called a drift dead. Yeah, Mom Spaghetti.
Maiden. Fuck.
Yeah. So, question: is this common knowledge? What happens if you die in the drift?
I think
Because
so.
I mean, it's common knowledge. There's an afterlife, but is it common knowledge that?
So there's been enough. There's been enough drift travel over the past 200-300 years that I feel like this is not the first time that this could have happened. This seems, and the way it's written in the back of this book is very like matter of fact.
Yeah.
Oh, don't waste your points. The sounds are turned off for this. Yep, don't quack because you will be upset.
That's a T-shirt.
Yeah, I figured Rishi would have some baseline, like book knowledge of, oh yeah, this is a phenomenon that happens.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
But again, would have never witnessed it before. Be like, oh, I've read about this, but this is what this is. Yeah,
absolutely. So you guys are now free to explore the rest of the facility.
Okay.
Do you guys think there's like a hangar with that ship in it?
That's what I'm assuming. Considering
get our ship.
Considering how we entered into this asteroid and the one side was completely sheared off, I didn't see anything. When you guys went in here first, I didn't see anything on my end on the monitors. So, yeah.
She couldn't have been the only person on that ship, though.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So it's likely we'll run into another drift dead.
Well, the first one wasn't a problem, so it's probably gonna go great again.
We did get the drop on it, so just be cautious. I'm gonna move to D8.
You guys want to move to D8? Let's all move to D8.
I say we're walking and talking. Like we're moving into the black.
We're having a Aaron Sorkin scene, but in a space station.
Ew, I don't want to.
You don't want to drop some witty comments.
Just like telling all my friends that we finally got Osama. And it's all because of journalism's.
Pac starts making some random comment about tea leaves and how he makes tea, and somehow it ties into the fight and getting the drop on the Banshee. Like, it makes no sense.
it's like a fisherman's tale. Like, it gets bigger every time he tells it.
Yeah.
All right, I cannot grab this fucking black box for some reason.
So we all teleport.
I end up inside a wall and die instantly.
Right. There you go.
These earthquakes are strange. Why would I call it an earthquake? I'm not from Earth. These asteroid
Veskquakes?
Veskquake.
You're also on an asteroid.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
Vesk prime quakes.
Fuck, I did it again. Can I lock this, please? All right. So you guys are in D8. D8 is the room.
I like to think that's what Pax is doing on the monitors.
This is the room that you guys are in that had most of the previous computers and stuff, where you did the download of whatever you could from the terminals that you can then hand off to somebody else once you get back.
This is a closed door?
That is a closed door.
I'm a computer.
Stop all the downloading.
Is it locked or?
No. Nope.
Are you sure?
No, actually, no, I'm not. It doesn't say it's locked, but it certainly doesn't say it's not locked. So it's open. Door's open.
Yeah. Door's open. I am going to cautiously open it with my.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna get my gun back from Boblin.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Robbing the warrior's corpse.
Dude, it was my gun originally.
Yeah, that's.
I think that Vesk would be practical about taking weapons off corpses. It's fine. You know, he's not using it.
Yeah, I'm in an X-Wing.
Tactical semi-auto, right? So I gotta unlock my John, go into the John, and drag the John. How do you add it? How do you add the John? Can you add the John?
What John are we adding?
You got to click and drag, but if you've got it popped out, you can't click and drag into the pop out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, the mouse can come anytime he wants and tells me, you know, like, honestly, dude, if somebody from Disney were to watch my stream, I would, like, oh, you've already got it.
Getting a C&D from Disney means we made it.
Yeah, and so, like, no big deal, then I will just cease, whatever. I'll put a different fucking thing back there.
You want me to use an X-Wing? Fine, it's a TIE fighter.
Yeah. So the door's open. You got your pistol back. Hey, Twig. What are you doing, buddy?
Okay. This hallway clear?
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
Reaching clear.
You've reached, you've cleared. You may continue on to D9 if you like.
All right.
Excuse you.
Read.
Don't worry, Cap. You'll get it. All right. You guys want to open D9?
Yeah.
And how?
Yep.
D9 is it's going to be a whole thing.
Okay.
So you walk to the end of the hallway. You open the ceramic metallic plating that is as strong and durable as adamantine alloy.
You know, this would be much harder if it were unobtainium.
Just because we couldn't get it.
Yes.
All right, D9, Starship Grotto. With its vaulted ceiling and smooth stone floor, this sprawling cavern has the appearance of a primitive shuttle bay or landing bay, an impression reinforced by the presence of a starship taking up the majority of the space. Only the western wall is finished with the ceramic metallic plating found elsewhere in the complex. The remainder of the cavern is hemmed by natural rock walls. Huge doors stand in the eastern wall of the chamber, doors easily big enough to accommodate the starship parked in front of them. Of more immediate interest, however, are the two human bodies splayed on the floor just inside the western doors, their internal organs spread artfully on the floor around their corpses.
What the fuck?
Okay. Cap, goodbye. I will see you on Friday. Thanks for popping in.
Bye, Cap. Thank you.
Bye.
So, Cap, it is 6 a.m. in Taiwan for Cap, or 9 a.m. in Taiwan. This area right here is where the two dead bodies are lying. And like it said in the description, their internal organs spread artfully on the floor around the corpses.
Oh,
Like
how
intentionally.
are we talking?
Is it like a
Yeah.
dick butt or a Picasso?
Like a dig out
It's
or a...
more. Why don't you guys
Jackson
make
Pollock?
an investigation check?
It's actually like
Again, that's
Mondrian.
not a
It's,
thing.
yeah.
I would
Fuck. Make a fucking figure it out, dickhead. Check. I don't know. I don't
Alright.
know why I can't get this right.
Rolling 1D, dickhead.
1D dickhead. Perception's
I rolled
fine.
a-
Can one of
I
you
rolled
guys roll
a
higher?
dickhead.
I don't even notice the dead
Okay.
bodies there.
Just the art.
Yeah.
Zip
Okay.
sees everything.
So,
I have the second sight.
it should have been a medicine check, but this is fine. What you guys... I panicked. I don't know. I drank like a whole coffee before I did this, and I'm also very tired, so I'm panicky, but also sleepy. So, in the front of you are two dead human bodies. Zib inspects them, and you find that they are the remaining two members of the crew of the Acreon. Additionally, the way that they are set up is it's less like it says artfully displayed, but it's more like in the way that have you guys ever seen those cross sections of human bodies where they'll take all of the nerves of a person and they'll put them on like a glass plane in like the Munner Museum or something?
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like that. It
It's
looks like
vivisected, yeah.
a dissected medical anatomy display of its innards on and around both of these bodies.
Someone's
Okay.
a fan of the cell.
I would take a picture of this, but I think it's gonna get me banned from Space Instagram.
This is probably an Instaban situation.
That was because against the
Oh,
TOS.
Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that, but whatever.
Well, yeah, you nailed it. You understand what's happening. You know what's going on now. Okay.
I sheathe, I holster my attack pistol, and ready my rifle instead.
Okay.
Yeah, because nothing. This seems like this was, like this isn't like a beast that did this. This seems like this was intentional. Like an intelligent being definitely vivisected
Correct.
these humans. Yeah.
A good assumption. Okay, so something's about to happen.
Oh no!
Something's happening!
We shoot at it.
So you guys have all moved into the grotto, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys are all...
Yeah.
We're all in here. All right. Horatio pulls out his rifle. You guys are inspecting the corpses. When that happens, you see something in front of you. As you're standing there looking at the corpses on the ground, it's almost like a ghost falls down from the ceiling and lands on the floor. It dissipates through the floor and comes back up, and then stands there, and then the rest of its body continues with it, and then it becomes solid in front of you. And it looks like this.
Oh.
And it lands directly in front of Pax.
I saw this thing in Monster Hunter.
I was gonna say this is a fucking Kezu.
It's a Kezu! I just have to see. Actually, I'm not sure how big he is. Let me double check.
It's pretty big if I remember right.
Screams at you. It's a medium, so it's 5x5.
Okay.
It screams at you. It screams in a language that you guys don't understand, but in your brains you hear delicious. And everybody, please click your character and roll initiative. This is going to be a weird area for the fight. We're going to click our characters, roll initiative, and then take a quick break so that I
One
can
on
pee.
initiative.
And he's back. Yeah, so all of us rolled a natural 20 on initiative. We get to go first and have a surprise round.
Ignore that 11.
What is happening with my Discord? No, back.
They're putting. Okay.
So Discord finally realized that it wanted to pick up my camera at the same time as. There we go.
Somehow.
I don't know what the fuck I did. I must have accidentally moused over and clicked something. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative for everybody, and then we are going to take a quick break so that I can go to the bathroom, and then you guys are gonna fight this thing, and it's gonna be great.
Do you want us to roll initiative again?
No, not again.
Okay, sweet.
We just did it like 2 seconds ago, right? Yeah.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure you didn't lose it. That's all.
And let's see. It's gonna go Shepherd, and then Pax, Zib, Horatio, and then the thing is going to have its initiative. And then we will be right back with more Dead Sundays.
Sundays will be back.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. You can watch the rest of this adventure in part 2, and you can catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.